Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to find the obverse and reverse sides of coins. But first, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe now. As a rule of thumb, when finding the obverse and the reverse of the coin, it is important to remember that the side with the most prominent feature of the coin is usually the obverse. So if we take this coin, for example, this is a 50-cent coin from Sri Lanka, and this coin is from the year 1903, and on one side you have the face of King Edward the 7th, and the other side we have 50 cent written. So you have to determine which is the most prominent feature of this coin. So here the King Edward's face is the most prominent feature, so we take this side as the obverse of the coin, and the side with the denomination is usually the reverse side of the coin. So we will remember this as a rule going forward in this video. So let's take the next coin, which is a 5-cent coin from Australia. So what is the most prominent feature of this coin? So sometimes you might find it hard to figure out which is the most prominent feature, but if we go by this rule with the previous coin, the side with the queen's or king's head is usually the obverse side. So in this coin, this side is the obverse, and the side with the denomination or the value of the coin is the reverse. So in the same way, let's take this coin. This is a 5 rupee coin from Sri Lanka. So in this coin, what is the most prominent feature? On this side we have a building. This is actually the BMICH building, and on this side we have the number 5 written, which is the value of this coin. So we can say this side is the reverse, and this side with the most prominent feature is the obverse. The next coin, which is a 10 rupee coin also from Sri Lanka, the other side we have this picture. So we can say that this side is the most prominent. So this side is the obverse, and this side the reverse. Going by the same rules, we'll consider this Australian $2 coin. So this is a regular Australian $2 coin, and we'll see what is the most prominent feature. Now this is a bit tricky one, because on both sides we have faces. On one side we have the face of the Queen Elizabeth II, and on the other side we have another face of a man and number 2 written. So if we consider the rules of the previous coins, we can say that the side with the denomination as the reverse, and the side with the king or queens or monarch's face as the obverse. So that is how we determine. So far our rules are standing. Now let's consider this $2 coin from United States. On one side we have the American eagle, and on the other side we have the face of the George Washington. So which side is the obverse and which side is the reverse? So we can say that the side with the $2 written, which is the denomination, is the reverse, and the side with the face of or the head of George Washington is the obverse. Now let's consider this coin. So this coin is a bit tricky, as you might see, because unlike the other coins that we consider, this coin is in Arabic language. So how to determine the obverse and reverse of Arabic coins? So if you Google or search, you will see that Arabic numerals, which are similar to Hindu Arabic numerals actually. This is 5 and this is 0. So in Arabic numerals, this dot represents a 0, and this bigger circle or triangle like thing represents 5. So this is actually a 50-cent coin from the country called Oman. So this is the coat of arms of Oman. So if we go by our previous rules, the most prominent feature is this coat of arms. So instead of the face of a king or queen or an important statesman, in this coin we have the coat of arms. So this side is the obverse. The side with the denomination or the value of the coin is the reverse. Let's consider this coin. This is a ruble coin from the USSR. This is actually a commemorative coin to commemorate the 100th anniversary of USSR. So how to determine this obverse and the reverse of this coin? So if you see carefully, this is the coat of arms of the USSR, and on the other side we have the figure of Lenin. Although this side also has a head, we do not consider this side as the obverse. So this side with the coat of arms of USSR is the obverse, and this side is the reverse. And also another important fact is that the value is written on the obverse side of this coin. So also it is important to remember that you cannot always use the value to determine which side the coin is. Now let's consider some old coins. This coin is actually a coin from Sri Lanka. This coin is called a duit from the Dutch period of Sri Lanka. So as you can see on this coin we have the VOC mark, which is the mark of the Dutch East India Company, and the year is 1790. And the other side we have a coat of arms. So if we consider the rules that I mentioned before in this video, this side can be taken as the obverse because it has the coat of arms. The other side of the coin can be taken as the reverse. Let's consider this coin. This is actually a very ancient coin from Sri Lanka. This is called a Massa coin, which is a copper coin issued by kings of Sri Lanka. So on this side, on this coin, you will find it very tricky to find which side is which because everything looks gibberish. But let's go by the rules. Which side has the most prominent feature? This side or this side? I would say this side has the most prominent feature, and therefore this side is the obverse and this side is the reverse. So to summarize, to find the obverse or the reverse coin, we use the most prominent feature of the coin. So if there is a figure of a king, queen, a president or coat of arms, usually that side is the obverse. Or else, if you don't have any of these, if there is a more prominent figure in the coin, that side should be taken as the obverse. If there is the denomination or the value of the coin, that side is usually the reverse. But as I showed you in the USSR coin, this is not always the case. What about the year? We cannot use the year to determine the side of the coin because the year can be on both sides of the coin. That's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you like the video, hit the like button, and if you have any comments, please feel free to comment below. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. See you in another video like this. Thank you.